So we're ready to rock and roll, I think,
Okay.
in theory. I don't. Oh, I do have a drink. Never mind. Yay. Proceed. You're starting this one.
Yeah, all right. You ready?
I'm ready when you're ready.
Cool. What's up, everybody? It's Mike and Dave hit the stage. I'm Mike.
I'm Dave.
This month is Black History Month. This list is Black History Month 2024. Yeah, I enjoy this list a lot because with the music we listen to, there are not a lot of black artists comparatively.
Yes and no.
Right?
I'm not saying you're wrong, but there's more than we. It's more than we recognize on a normal basis. Not that we ever really go, "Hey, this is a black artist."
Right, of course.
But you
But
pulled out one on your list, and I'm not going to say it now, but you pulled out one. I'm like, I remember these guys.
these guys, okay, so I know it's not the last one.
No. I have comments on that too. You're gonna be pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
I don't know, actually, now that I think about it, because some of the other ones.
Oh, I know. So I put some of these on here, and I was like, yeah, Dave's not gonna like this.
We'll see.
All right,
So
so let's start. Start with yours.
Okay, so the first one I picked Seven Dust with Blood and Stone.
Uh-huh.
Blood and Stone's the name of the album. Blood from a Stone is the song.
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't help myself. I love Seven Dust.
I know you put one on last year too.
Yeah, and I'll do it next year too. I would have put Living Color, but
you know what's funny is I thought the same thing, but everybody knows Living Color.
Well, everyone knows the one song Living Color is known for. They have other really good songs.
Oh, I believe it. I just didn't like the original song to begin that first song to begin with. Cult of
Personality is an interesting song when you think about how it was written, and the style of play that's going on there. I've always thought it was a little more. I don't know how to describe it. It's a little more playful than the tone of the song allows.
Right.
Actually, there's another song on the list that has a similar playfulness, considering its meaning.
Well, I think that's part of the influence, right? You write a serious song, but it's not musically serious.
Yep.
Which is in no way what we're talking about with Seven Dust, by the way.
No.
Because
they don't play that shit.
I never got into Seven Dust, only because, and I think I've noticed it when you put Seven Dust on a few lists. It all kind of sounds the same to me.
Oh, I can fix that. I've picked more of their like standard fare.
Okay.
They have some other really unique stuff. When the singer from Snot died.
Yes. Which was,
they had done
Snot, by the way.
A really good acoustic song. Really well written, really well performed. His voice is so unique.
Oh yeah.
And it sounds like, wait, is that LeJean? Second you
could tell it's Seven Dust immediately.
Yes.
You know, even if I didn't look at the list, I would have known who this was.
The second you hear it.
Right.
Let's move on to your first, because I have a weird comment.
Okay, so my first one is "Gotta Give It Up" by Marvin Gaye. This is one of my favorite songs of all time, by the way.
Okay, that makes this harder.
Why? Go ahead, say something.
Marvin Gaye was murdered by his father.
Yes.
Because of his drug addiction.
Okay, so what?
That's rough.
That doesn't make him a bad person.
It's a rough sell.
Okay.
No, it doesn't make him a bad person. It's just, it's rough when you, especially knowing the history, knowing that he was, in 30s, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
And that's young and amazing songs. He wrote
Oh yeah,
amazing songs.
yeah.
But at the same time, it's painful to think about where because this is a point in history.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a pivotal point in music history. Marvin Gaye specifically has so many
Yes.
sampled pieces
Well,
in
this
popular music.
his family sued
Robin Thicke and Pharrell
Robin Thicke
Williams.
and Pharrell for this.
Yep.
And if you do what was that,
Oh, it's
Blurred Lines?
100%. Yep.
It definitely, if it wasn't
It couldn't be
completely this
misconstrued.
song, yeah.
It was Ice Ice Baby and Under Pressure. That was that level of ding. That's the only difference.
Theirs goes din 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 din. Mine goes din 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 or something. Whatever the fuck he did.
It was terrible. It's the worst defense in history.
If
They're clearly different.
Yeah, amazing.
So terrible.
But other than the murder of Marvin Gaye, why did it make it? The song itself is great.
I'll throw 4 other songs.
Okay.
4 that could have been better. 4 Marvin Gaye songs.
Go ahead.
Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Okay.
Heard It Through the Grapevine, What's Going On. And I'll even go off. I'll throw a random one. Hang on. Go from the Detroit mixes. Mercy, Mercy Me.
Ooh, yeah.
And that was just random clicking that got me there.
All right.
I understand it's your favorite song of all time. I get that.
Not of all time, but one of my favorite songs.
You said it's one of your favorite songs.
Yes.
And I get that, but at the same time, there's so much better from Marvin Gaye. This is a good song.
I chose poorly, Dave. I
wouldn't say it's poorly. It's not my favorite. That's really the answer.
Okay, next time I make a list, I'll go, will this be Dave's favorite?
Yeah, you should think that every time you pick a song. You don't think, what is Dave going to think of me when you pick songs?
Every time I put a song on the fucking list.
I was kidding. I think, I don't know if he's going to hate it, but I hope he does.
No, well, there is some, like I told you, there are some that I put on there where I go, I'm going to put this on just to piss Dave off.
I know exactly which one on this list that was there for that.
You do?
I'll point it out. Don't worry.
There was not one of them. I'll tell you right now. Yeah. When I put songs on this list, as I was putting them on, I said Dave would not probably won't like this, but I didn't purposely put it on.
Okay.
No songs on here are purposely put on here to make you.
I put songs on here purposely to get something out of you, but not negative, not negativity.
Oh no, you did a great job on your list here.
I picked
except
every
for
one of these songs.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Every one of these songs I picked is a favorite of mine of that artist.
Okay. All right. I have a bone to pick with you for one, but it's not it's not with you.
Is it the next one?
It's with the artist. No. Honestly, go ahead. Mention the next one.
Okay, so the next one is Thin Lizzy, Cold Sweat from the album Thunder and Lightning.
I never got into Thin Lizzy.
Okay, that's understandable because most people didn't.
And I've never heard this song before. Yeah.
Oh man, it's so good.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know what reaction you were looking for me. I guess I didn't give it to you.
No, the reaction is, well, in this case, you hadn't heard it before. I wasn't sure if you had heard it before.
No.
And 2, Thin Lizzy's known for really 2 things. Phil Lynot's very smooth voice, considering the type of music it is.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's got kind of a grit to it, it's still a very smooth voice.
Yes.
And then on top of that, the dual guitars, the harmonies, and that everything we listen to, Metallica, Megadeth, all the thrash stuff. This is where they got it.
When was Thin Lizzy around? Because I've heard the name.
Late 70s,
I just never got
early
into
80s.
Okay, all right.
Thunder and Lightning. Let me go to album. Thunder and Lightning was 83.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready?
I thought they were like 60s, 70s. Go ahead.
Are you emotionally ready for what number album this was?
Oh God, is it like 19?
12th.
Okay. All
It's the
right.
12th and final studio album by Irish rock band Thin Lizzy.
Okay.
Also, Irish as shit.
I didn't. That's what surprised me. I didn't put it on my face, but when you said Irish, I went, what?
Irish.
What?
So in most cases, most of these artists are African American. In this case, Phil Lynott is Black Irish.
All right.
The actual Black Irish, not the Black Irish. Yeah. Phenomenal singer,
I was
phenomenal
gonna make
bass
that
player.
joke. I was gonna make that joke, but I let you do it because
It's
I was
not a
like,
joke.
it would have been a swing and a miss.
Yeah.
No, but I mean the actual Black Irish and not.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah. So,
Does he have a brogue when he doesn't sing?
Yeah. He's
Okay,
Irish as shit.
now I have to look it up.
Oh, the interviews are awesome.
Yeah.
Their albums, 77, 76. I'm looking as far back, 73. So they were 70s into the early 80s.
Early 80s, okay.
And then there have been other iterations of this band.
Mm-hmm.
Black Star Riders. There's basically the rest of the band with a new singer.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's as good as Thin Lizzy at all.
All right.
But it's good. But, also we have, because of this band, we have guys like John Sykes.
Mm-hmm.
And, the coming to the forefront. I think the last album was, they got John Sykes to replace their guitarist Snowy White after, oh God, it's so much.
Snowy White.
Snowy White. That might not be a nickname. They're Irish.
I mean, it might be. It's probably a nickname. You think a guy his real name is Snowy White?
They're Irish. You never know. You never know.
What does that mean? I've never met an Irish person with a weird name, except the spelling.
You haven't seen the weird Irish names. Siobhan.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen those, but that's what
Quaven.
I mean. That doesn't compare to Snowy. Why is it spelled? Is Snowy spelled with a T
spelled
or something?
Snowy. Snowy. It's probably because of a cocaine habit. I don't know.
Or he's just really white.
Oh, imagine he's an albino like Edgar Winter. Was it Edgar Winter? Or, oh man, now I gotta look. I gotta look it up.
Okay.
I think is it Johnny Winter?
I was gonna say Edgar Winters. I don't think he's an albino.
Oh, he's a fucking albino.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't even. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person.
It's a silver-haired, pink-eyed albino. He looks like a lab rat.
Oh, that was a weird noise.
Oh wait, is Johnny Winters his brother?
No way.
And he was also fucking white as shit. He was so white he made his white clothes look dark.
It made it look dirty.
Fucking Black History Month's turning out to be real fucking weird.
Oh God.
I had a band I wanted to add on here, but I didn't want to do it yet. Because
Yet? What do you mean?
They're an awesome band. Their singer is black, but he's also an albino. And I thought that might be a little much for you in Black History Month.
What do you think? I'd explode? What does that mean?
You get so confused, your brain would pop out of your back.
All right. I think the next one is the one that you have a problem with.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So my next one is Ready or Not by the Fugees. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What's up?
So it's a 3-person group.
Yeah.
I'll conservatively say one's a douche.
All right. Which one?
Lauryn Hill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like it. You're like, no, that makes sense.
But, well, is it from the things she said?
Yes.
Because some things she said were not actually said.
No, the things she said in interviews, like on record.
Okay.
Not quotes.
Uh-huh.
Attributed quotes don't count.
Like, yeah, she never told white people not to listen to her music. That was one.
No, she didn't. She said she didn't care.
Right.
And that's fine. This is and the reason I say I don't like it is one thing, but this also wasn't written for me. Like, this
Obviously,
wasn't written
right,
to attract me as a listener. They
right,
don't give
right,
a shit about me as the audience member, and that's fine.
right.
That's completely valid. But
But
if I'm not,
overall, the musicianship, the lyric writing, I like. The only thing that catches me by surprise is every time she says that she's going to defecate on the microphone.
yeah, that's a little weird.
Yeah, that one was a little weird, but it still reminds me of growing up. Reminds me of my old neighborhood and stuff like that. So,
And just remember,
I
Wyclef Jean ran for president of Haiti. Well, tried to.
did he really?
Yeah, and they told him he couldn't because you have to
Oh,
be a resident for at least 5 years,
yeah,
and he had not been.
he's from like damn it, I knew this. Is he from New York? Is he a New York guy?
Uh, from
I'm trying
Haiti
to
at the age
remember.
of 9. Now you got me looking him up.
Yeah, you're the one with the quick.
Jersey.
I knew he was close.
Yeah, they're Jersey, which also explains a lot of my problems with this band.
Really?
No,
You're
not
gonna do
really.
that? Really?
Fucking Jersey. Moldy shit pile next to New York.
It's only the northern part. The southern part's actually rather nice.
Yeah, because it's connected to the next state.
Wow. Maryland? Is it Maryland the next state? Yeah.
I don't remember. I
But
should know. Oh
you don't
Jesus.
travel?
I should know my geography better. I'm tired.
Yeah, that's why I'm drinking a Starbucks with 3 shots of espresso in here.
Oh wow.
Yummy. Yeah, I did not sleep
Yeah, I
well
hope you have
last
a
night.
bathroom close by.
No, it doesn't do that to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I looked at coffee the wrong way the other day.
Listen, the story you told me before we went on, I don't wanna, you know.
Oh, that I ended up in the ER because
Yeah, well,
my stomach went haywire in the middle of the night.
yeah.
Thankfully, not gastric issues, but
Yeah,
still
but
sucked.
I can imagine, sometimes I do eat or drink something that gets me a little bubble gutty, but I can only imagine your thing.
Oh,
Especially
bubble guts would have been a pleasant change for what I
right, right,
had,
right.
but I'm better,
Yeah.
all better,
Good, good.
allegedly. Fuji
So,
suck.
all right. Here's the one I have a problem with.
I knew it because it's very controversial.
Okay.
This
It's
is
not the song. Go ahead.
no, it's the artist. It's "Dirty Diana" by Michael Jackson off the album "Bad."
And this has never happened to him.
No, not a fucking moment. If Diana was a 10-year-old boy, maybe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here's the thing. Uh, she sounds like someone who would annoy the shit out of me, first of all. And
Okay.
second of all, he tells her at the end of the song that he's got to call his baby. I don't know
Yeah.
what that means. Could be an actual baby. Uh, to say that he's all right, because that part must make people, like kids nowadays, freak out because they probably don't understand what that means.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we had to call each other to let each other know that,
We're
hey, I'm
still
still
alive.
cool. Right. Um.
My other point of contention is unlock the door before because I forgot the key. Nobody forgets their keys leaving the house ever.
Right. Right. And then Diana takes the phone and says basically like, "Screw you, he's with me tonight." It's like, wow, wow. That's the last line of the song.
Yeah.
Really?
It's
Shut up, asshole.
I like how you think you would actually throw hands at a woman.
No, I wouldn't.
You'd grab the phone. Like, what are you doing? That's my wife.
And then I would
You
kick her out of the room, by the way, too.
And you do the smart thing and throw the camera and go, look at this crazy bitch and what she's doing.
Right. Exactly. Fucking.
Know how to defend myself
hear
against
that,
a psychopath.
Right. I hear that line and it annoys the crap out of me. Because then I think of skinny little Michael Jackson dealing with this. And it's like, no, it's all of this is fiction. And I know a lot of songs are fiction.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stories. But when Michael Jackson sings a song like this, it makes me go, bro, it's not even a little believable.
Remember the time. What other Michael Jackson songs are completely fictitious?
Yeah. Billie Jean.
No. I think that's actually like somebody
Not
accused
Billie
him of being.
Jean?
Yeah,
Oh, is it really? Oh, okay.
yeah. I think somebody accused him of being the father of the child. He's like, not a chance.
I have a secret you don't know.
It's covered in glitter.
Oh, Jesus.
Anytime I think of somebody talking about Michael Jackson, I think of Dave Chappelle doing that. If I was a witness, I would have been like, I don't think he did it. I can describe his penis. Couple random pubic hairs. Looks like it's doused in glitter.
So, Foo Fighters did a cover of this.
I did not know that.
Yes. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was Foo Fighters. They did pretty good. There was one more thing I wanted to say about this, and I forgot.
There's a band called Shaman's Harvest that also did a cover of this that is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Bluesy, I think they use a lap steel.
I also don't like the way he sings this, by the way. He sounds like he's out of breath at the end of every sentence.
Yeah, that's the exasperated tone he used to take for some of the stuff from Bad.
I don't like it.
There's also a bit of that in Leave Me Alone off of Dangerous.
Yeah.
Like towards the end, you can hear like that. Like it's an intentional sound because he doesn't sound like that when he's talking normally either.
No. I know that. It's just like the tailing off at the end. It's just like it doesn't. You're a great singer. Sing it. Don't
breathe
tail off. Yeah. Very
don't
weird.
get it. Don't make it breathy.
Yeah. Ugh.
Last seen any breathy Michael Jackson.
Ugh, gross. Especially after he took the sleep medication. Ooh, he's been asleep for fucking 7 hours, and he fucking sings this.
It's been a decade at least.
Since
the last sleep medication.
No, it's been more than a decade.
Has it?
Oh yeah.
I don't even want to look. I don't want to look.
Dude, a decade ago would be 2014.
Oh god.
He's been dead since at least 2010.
I'm gonna look it up, and I'm gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Yes, it is.
Oh come on. He died in 2009.
I see.
That's
my sister's birthday, by the way. My sister's birthday is January 25th.
He died June.
June 25th. I'm sorry.
You don't even know when your fucking sister was born.
No, I'm thinking January because shut up, asshole. Plus, it's getting a little hot in this car.
I told you to crack a window so you don't hot car yourself like a puppy.
I might. It's 30 degrees outside. I figured I'd be good.
Wrong.
I'm not. Not good.
You're radiating tit heat. Crack a window. Crack a back window.
My windows are... Yeah, but then you're going to hear all the people.
Right, who cares? I can edit. Kind of.
There we go. Kind of.
I'll figure it out.
Is my car off? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm not worried about that. I'm more concerned about you not dying in your car.
And you watching?
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it? I just go out.
Like an Apollo spaceman.
Oh, God.
Oh, we're dicks. Oh, God. Back to the list.
All right.
So, the next one, this is yours.
Yes.
Please announce.
Arrested Development, Tennessee.
I actually love this song.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know it before, or this is the first time you heard it?
I knew this from when I was...
Okay.
I'm younger, so it was before high school for me.
Right.
I know this came out in like 94.
It might be 94.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
I know how to check. I click on it. 92.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
I was 11.
I was my second year at high school, so I was
15.
15.
Yeah, that's how math works.
Shut your hole. This reminds me of my friend Angelo, because he had a car back then, and he brought the hip hop into my life. Like he was,
So now we know who to blame.
Oh yeah. But listen, I like the diversity of the music I listen to now.
I get that.
Back then, like I said, I was always back then I was still the heavy metal guy. I probably started with the punk stuff, but I wasn't fully into it yet. But Yeah, the Angelo brought the hip hop side of stuff, and I don't want to say I was forced to listen to it, but he'd have the car. It was his radio, so that's what we would listen to.
I get that.
And this is one of the songs about it. So I thought this was a like I was listening to the lyrics and I'm trying to figure out what he was talking about. I thought he was talking about a specific event.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about his life because I had to look it up. He was born in Wisconsin, and
that's a weird place to live.
His mother was in a biracial relationship.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say cult. I'm like, Jesus, they have those?
What the fuck?
I don't know. You said Wisconsin, my brain went cult. I don't know why.
Cult. But so they moved from Wisconsin to Tennessee, and this is just his vision of Tennessee was he said that it was more diverse, but he still saw the division even down there with the poor people and all that jazz.
I can understand that it's everywhere. The racial divide is everywhere.
Right.
And it's been that way, unfortunately, as my lifetime, your lifetime combined. Mm-hmm. Plus, you know, the end of the Civil War and the following enacting of certain rights didn't change much, and it's still changing. Like, not to get political, but, you know, people are still kind of held down by the rules that are still left behind.
Right.
Without getting too into it, you know, a lot of the system is still kind of rigged.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And without fixing that rigging, we're never really going to have even foothold.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's really willing to level the playing field. Politically, you know, the politicians don't really want to change enough. Do I know what needs to change? No.
Nope.
Am I qualified to say? No.
Nope.
Am I smart? Not really. Do I know something's wrong with the system? Absolutely. Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes. So I'm glad you like this one.
I did. I really, and we were in the car listening to it because I'm like, I got to go over it again. And
right.
It started playing. Jenny goes, "Here we go," thinking I was going to say something like messed up, like, "Oh, here we go with this crap." I'm like, "Oh, I remember this." And she went, "What?" I go, "Yeah, I grew up in Brooklyn in the 90s.
Right.
This was on, I'll say at least Z100.
Oh yeah, definitely,
or PLJ 95.5 at some point.
Yeah,
it was there.
Yeah.
Oh God, Z100.
It's still there, Z100. I haven't listened to it in ages.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not what it was.
I'm sure it's all Taylor Swift and I don't even know who else is
popular
out there
music
anymore.
I don't know either. I don't know what popular music is.
Maroon 5? Is that old? I don't know.
That might be fucking so. I know of it, therefore it is old.
Yeah, that's probably classic rock. I'm probably aging myself just by saying, is Z100 playing Maroon 5?
You old piece of shit. Let's go to the next one.
Okay.
And I couldn't stop myself. I had to put on Superstition by Stevie Wonder from Talking Book.
I love it.
Stevie Wonder, although pretending to be blind,
yes.
Stevie Wonder is a musical genius.
Do you think he's really?
He's limited. He has limited sight.
Can he see a little bit? Can he really?
He has to. From all the things I've seen and all the stories I've heard.
But then there's one
falling off the stage. I know.
No. There's one from a couple months ago, where he was presenting something with Mariah Carey, and she walks up to the mic, and he picks up the other mic and is just holding it out for her, and she's way ahead of him. And the guy from behind the thing has to come out and like just put the microphone back. And Stevie just standing there like this.
I think his sight is very limited, but he had sight. He definitely had sight at some point.
So he went blind? He wasn't born blind.
I don't think he was born blind. Also because of the stories with Shaq. Although when Shaq gets in an elevator with you, you can tell by the breathing that it's Shaq. It's like a wind tunnel.
Now wait, what do you mean? What do you mean the
Oh,
story? I remember.
Shaq has stories like, I know he can see.
Yeah.
He starts telling stories like, yeah, I
No,
know.
I've seen, but I thought like Shaq knew him growing up or something like that.
No, it was from when he was famous.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I was in an elevator, and he was like, hey, Shaq. And he said, how do you know I was here? He goes, I could tell. And Shaq's not bright
Yeah,
enough to
but
realize that he breathes
not only
like
and
he's had his nose broken 8 to 20
yeah,
times.
but he's got a presence. He's got like his own gravity. So when
Yes,
he steps into an elevator with you,
it
you're probably
moves.
drawn to him. Yeah.
It moves. And then on top of that, you have the fact that he breathes like he got punched in the nose 6 times.
Right, right.
You can hear him breathing on ESPN half the time. $500,000 worth of microphones. You can hear the.
Yeah, but I'm sure if we had pretty good microphones right now, we'd be able to hear you breathing too.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, that was a fat joke and a half.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I told you in 2024, I'm trying to be a better person. I
Yeah,
haven't
job,
made it.
shit dick.
I know, fucker.
Yeah, I'm the problem.
I only want to make fat jokes to you personally, not on this.
But they're so much better on this because they're both personally and in public. Because if you can't talk shit about somebody, why would you do it anywhere but outside in front of everyone?
So everyone can enjoy it. What are you fiddling with over there?
Oh, my phone. My mom called. I'll get her back in a few minutes.
Oh,
she's okay.
right.
No, she would call again if it was big.
Okay. All right.
We got to go to the next.
All right.
Oh wait. Oh, Stevie Wonder plays every instrument. Yeah. He's another guy.
He can play everything?
He plays almost everything. There
are videos. Drums blind?
There are. I was gonna say there's video of him being led over to a drum kit on stage.
Yeah.
Taking over, playing along with the band, and then doing a drum solo.
How?
They're drums. They don't move.
Yeah, but you have to know how they're set up. Yeah. Not everybody sets up. Oh, well, I guess they would tell him how to set up. I'm such an asshole. Like they're just placing him down in front of a drum set. He's never sat at it before. You know,
I'm almost entirely sure he could probably figure that out too.
Well, you just have to, yeah.
It's spatial reasoning.
Right. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
You could have just made that up, and I would have been
spatial reasoning. When you have objects around you, you know instinctively where they are. Like without looking, I know the can of soda I was holding is right here. I don't have to have my hand on it to know it's in the same spot I left it. We have spatial reasoning. We have an understanding of the distance between the things that we see or can't see, and we know that where they are. So you know how to type, right? On a keyboard?
Nope. Terribly, but yes.
I don't know. But you know where the keys are generally.
I'm a hunter and a pecker.
Yeah, you are. You are a fucking pecker, all right. Oh, please, Mike. Somebody clip that for me. Oh, hunter and a pecker.
Oh, I'm gonna drink my.
So you're a hugger and a toucher and a hunter and a pecker. And you turn in colors.
Yeah.
You feel better with the window open a little?
No.
Hot car.
At least there's oxygen coming in now, and I'm not gonna get all loopy from like carbon dioxide poisoning. Wouldn't be monoxide.
Dioxide. No, monoxide is no.
That would be if I left the window open with the car in a garage.
Yeah. Or put a barbecue in your bedroom, like the singer of Boston. That's never not going to be funny to me. I know it's not funny, but it's still funny.
I know. It is funny.
That place must have smelled amazing.
That's a rough way to go.
Unrelated, the former medical examiner for the state of New York, Michael Bodner, he was quoted as saying, he goes, listen, you put ribs in the oven at 250 degrees for 8 hours, they fall off the bone.
Right.
But 98.6 degrees in your body for 70 years, nothing.
Why do you know
That's what you need to know about the medical examiner's office.
Why do you know the name of the medical examiner of New York?
He was on, there used to be a show on HBO called Autopsy.
Okay.
He was the guy.
Oh, okay.
Also, I was hired to the medical examiner's office at one time.
Huh.
Yeah.
I could see
You
you
forgot
doing
about
that.
that?
I could see you doing that.
I lasted 4 days.
Yeah. No good.
Whole 4. It was a awesome job. It was really interesting. You were
Just
doing
morbid as shit.
It was surprisingly not as morbid as you'd expect. Instead of it being gross and sad,
Right.
everything was about bringing dignity to the people who had died,
Now let
finding
me
out
ask
how
you,
they died.
but you're walking into places. I mean, I don't know, 4 days. Did
As
you
the
walk into
X-ray tech,
places?
no. I walked into an office, and then I went down to the medical
Oh,
examiner's
and the
office.
body was there,
Yeah,
and you X-rayed the dead body.
several.
Nope.
I hate to tell you the secret. X-ray techs sometimes have to X-ray dead shit.
Uh-huh.
I once X-rayed a guy's foot, and his toe fell off during the X-ray.
Ah, gross.
Yep.
What do you do?
You continue. You do, what do you can't swipe it off because it was there before. Yeah.
Ew.
You
Not gonna flick it on the floor.
yeah. Ding. No, you can't just, get rid of it because it was there. It was there when you
Gross.
started the X-ray. Second image,
Oh
it's
man.
suddenly not there. They're gonna be like, "Hey, what happened to that toe, buddy?"
It's. Do you have to? What if it fell and it bounced? Would you have to move it back
I would put it
into
back on the
place?
cassette. Yeah, not into place. I wouldn't try to stick it back on. Yeah, I got him. No, it's thankfully that has not happened very often.
And how would you go about that? Would you have to pick it up with your hand, or would you get a
Well,
tweezers?
with a gloved hand,
Yeah.
never without gloves.
No, I know not. No,
I
no.
have a gloved mistake though.
I would get tongs.
Yeah, where are you gonna find tongs in a hospital? The
I
salad
don't
bar
know.
in the cafeteria.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll be
So,
right back.
working in the medical examiner's office, I didn't do a lot of X-rays in the 4 days I was there because they didn't have a lot of patients. They don't get a lot of patients,
Okay.
and they're still considered patients.
All right.
I know a lot of people are like, oh, would you call them bodies? No, they're people. They're still people. They're just not alive.
Okay.
But one of them was a little old lady. She had fallen, hit her head on the back of a countertop, and she was drunk, so she bled to death.
Ew.
So she had cracked her skull. Pardon me. So in doing the X-rays, we're supposed to do skull X-ray, dental X-rays, and a chest X-ray. Chest X-ray is easy. You slide the cassette underneath the body bag, make sure the zipper's out of the way. You shoot a chest X-ray. Easy. The skull X-ray, you just move the zipper. But since I was doing,
fuck's the zipper?
there's a zipper on a body bag.
Oh. Okay. I thought that was
You
some
got real
medical
scared.
term. I thought that was some medical term for like the spine or something.
No. So to do the skull X-ray, normally you just move, like re-angle so the zipper's out of the way, and you do your skull X-rays.
Right.
But one, it
Or
was like my second or third day there.
Right.
2, I was already had it open because I was going to do the dentals. So I went to go pick up the head to put the cassette underneath, and I put my hand inside the back of the skull.
I knew I didn't like where this is going.
So I obviously degloved, went, washed my hands, regloved, and then that's when the guy who was training me was like, okay, so you learned a valuable lesson. Always put your hand outside the bag.
Why your skull turns to pudding?
No, she cracked the back of her head. The skull was broken and there was a hole. This could be my new thing, is grossing you out.
I can't go on now. Now we got to talk about fucking fishbone.
Well, speaking of bones.
Good segue.
Yeah. So this is actually one of the ones I was like, I forgot about these guys.
Yes.
And they're awesome.
Yes.
They're ska. And I'm not in love with ska.
I know.
But it's pretty good.
Well, this one,
a little on the nose for a New Yorker to use Party at Ground Zero.
Well, this was done before.
I know, way before.
This is talking about nuclear war, not
Yes.
Now, this is one of the ones where it's a serious topic, but if you just listen to the music, you would think it was a happy song.
Yeah, no.
The other thing I thought of is that all right, so they had the beginning part, and then the song actually kicks in with the actual riff. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that riff in 90s comedy, teen comedy.
Teen comedy. It's like, hey, we're gonna have the best party ever.
It's that. I was like, oh my god, this is in like every '90s movie.
It's like that Jimmy Eat World song that was used in every like teen dating movie for a while.
Oh, all right, Mike is gonna get this one, but is it the middle? It's
yes,
not that one, is it?
It is the middle.
Is it?
Yes, and we brought this up. I think you had used it for something. I think it was soundtracks or something like that.
No, Mike did. I didn't. I wouldn't put Jimmy.
Mike used it for something, but it was definitely necessary to use.
Yeah.
But that it's like that where it was in every trailer.
Yes. Yes.
It's the opposite of Sarah McLachlan's Arms of an Angel. God, I hate that song.
So, Fishbone, I would say, is one of the huge influences of the third wave ska. Third wave, I think it is. I think that's the one where like No Doubt and everybody came through. You know,
so this is who we blame for No Doubt.
Yeah, big time. Fishbone is a huge influence.
I'm not mad. I'm mad at Fishbone, but I'm only mad because No Doubt exists.
Speaking of which, off the Fishbone topic, but Mary Jane, myself, and Mike are the proud owners of Goldfinger tickets at Webster Hall.
That's very cool.
In a couple months, I put it on there. You didn't even. Oh no, you were in the hospital. I think when I put it
exactly.
There was radio silence from you, and I was like, "Oh, Dave's not even going to comment." No, Dave's dying.
Dave, why aren't you being cool? Because I'm fucking half dead.
You're not going to say something stupid? Come
Slowly
on.
melting from the inside out. World's grossest fucking ice cream.
I do definitely remember putting that up there and going, all right, here comes the comment. Crickets from you, and Mike going, buy me a ticket. All right. Still crickets from you. I'm like, all right.
I'm not, well, I didn't see it. Like, we have another friend that's in the hospital at the moment, and I didn't notice because I was in the hospital at the same time. I didn't even notice it was going on.
My God.
Yeah, it was a mess.
All right, I'm glad you're better.
The group of us are just falling apart.
I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, don't. Knock on wood.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. I have no wood. Wait.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I so you said wait. I went, here it comes. Here it comes. Clip that, please.
Yeah. You guys are falling apart. That's all I'll say.
Well, in the process of trying to get better, I'm falling apart.
Yeah. I hear you.
I'm working on it. So speaking of falling apart, let's go to the next one.
Well, I have no idea where that's going, but go ahead.
So I'm going to look it up before we start.
Oh, okay.
No, I stand corrected. I got the wrong guy. Never mind. He's all right. So this is
Ain't No Sunshine. Alive?
Wait, I didn't say that. No, he died in 2020.
Oh, all right.
Early, March 30th, 2020.
Oh.
Age 81.
Ooh. COVID got him or just
it doesn't say, and I don't want to know how he died. That's sad. That's one of those things like, oh, that's sad. I don't think COVID got him because that was kind of early.
All right.
That was kind of early.
Bill
Withers, Ain't No Sunshine.
This is a terribly depressing song.
Oh my God, it's so good though.
It is very good. It's an excellent song.
It is.
But it is.
It's not often I say songs are perfect.
Yes. Well, his voice, perfect. The music itself, I love it.
I'm trying to find it. So this was recorded in 71. He was born in 38.
Okay.
That's still pretty young to be having that kind of emotional trouble.
Ooh. Still kind of young.
Yeah, 30,
48, 58, 68. He was in his 30s.
Yeah. Early 30s. That's some sad. Like, I'm in my 40s. If I felt that way, you lay down on a train track. Imagine in your 30s when your hormones still settling as a man.
In your 30s, you're not settling. Your hormones are not settling as a man.
Speak for yourself, low T boy. I couldn't stop myself. I had to do it.
Oh, man.
Oh, I got
So
myself that hurt.
that was a good one. Yeah, don't
Oh,
put yourself in the hospital again, please.
oh, dude. I'm gonna tell you, I have had the last couple days. I've had like when I laugh, the pain across my abdomen has
Uh-huh.
been intense because I threw up, and I don't throw up often.
Okay.
To the point where I can tell you in the last, my son's 7, almost 7.5. I can tell you how many times in the last 7.5 years I've thrown up.
4?
4 times.
I could tell you how many times I've thrown up in the past 7.5 years. 0.
Really?
Yeah.
Oof, I wish.
Yeah.
I wish. I throw up so rarely, but when I do throw up, I throw up so violently. It's brutal.
No, I haven't thrown up in a long time. Uh, yeah, that I don't have to carry around shorts in my backpack.
You're lucky.
Um,
By the way, had I not been home,
ooh,
it would have been a multi-change day.
ooh.
Oh,
And
it
I
was bad.
would I have read it on the Citizen app?
Oh, definitely.
Like, for example, this
Man
morning,
hanging underwear out of car window while
yeah,
driving.
this morning I was in the city real early because I was working, and I got an alert that a naked man was threatening people only 3 blocks away from where I was.
Well, that was me.
Yeah, it was you.
I got no problem throwing threats around.
Nude.
Steal my pants. Fucking terrible. Oh man, it was so. I forget who I was talking about. I was talking to my friend Sean about the backpack, the one that you
Okay.
make fun of, the
Right.
extra socks, underwear. I go, ostensibly, I usually carry an extra pair of scrubs in there in case something happens, and it
Right.
started with in case something happens and I got blood or another substance at
Right.
work, and then it
Yeah.
became just in case I shit my pants. And he goes, but you've always had stomach problems. I go, yeah, but I used to just deal with it.
Right. They've
He goes,
progressively
what do
gotten
you
worse
mean?
as you've gotten
I used to
older.
go hide somewhere and shit
What, like a garbage can?
anywhere between two buildings,
Oh my God. Like
between
Spider-Man.
between the train cars on the R
No.
train. Happened twice.
Ah, you can't do that
Sorry for
anymore.
the sniffling.
They made the trains all one thing now.
Yeah, one open space. You just see
Yeah.
me squatting.
Uh, sorry guys, this used to be outside.
You got to deal with it now.
Yeah, now you got to watch me.
You got to look
And it
me in the
just
eyes while I do it.
right as it splats against the wall and slides menacingly down down onto the floor.
There's no other way for it to slide but menacingly.
Yeah,
Oh,
violently.
sitting there with a face on like I'm watching a trapeze act. Holy shit.
Exactly.
Terrible.
Why? How we degenerated to shit talk?
I don't remember. I don't know. But we got back around to trains. I don't know. Trust me, not the weirdest thing I've seen on a train.
I believe it.
I was once on the train. I forget where we were going. It was me and my girlfriend at the time. We were teenagers, and her mom and her aunt and I think her sister, and this lady who clearly was not mentally stable stood up in the middle, like right by where the pole is, in between the doors,
Uh-huh.
and just started pissing, just
Oh,
straight piss.
I thought you were gonna say she
Didn't pull
jumped
her pants down or anything. Just started peeing
in her pants.
in her pants,
All right.
and it was everywhere.
All right.
There was times when I used to date a girl who lived up in Westchester. It is not the best Chester. It was terrible. But I was traveling up to Grand Central to get the Metro North,
Mhm.
and I'm on the train, and there's a guy flipping through like a photo book, and it's just pictures of his penis.
What?
He's just like he's
Why?
admiring pictures of
His own.
himself.
Way weird.
Way
That's
weird.
so- That's real weird.
And he was doing it where it was enough where other people around him could see it. It wasn't he wasn't trying to sneak it.
He was proud of it.
Yeah. I saw it. He was proud. I am going to have to pause this for a second.
Okay.
I got to answer the phone. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm going to mute you, but I'm going to correct the recording later.
Okay.
Okay. She's all right.
Well, good.
Yeah. I just want to make sure because anytime she calls me more than once, if I don't answer right away, she calls me again, I get nervous because it could be an emergency.
Right. Of course.
Yeah. The same reason she actually called me because I didn't answer and she was worried that there was a problem.
I said you hit the Thursday.
Yeah. Because I did wait till Friday to tell her because.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't. Well, no, it was Thursday night when I got home.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to tell her and her freak out and
make her nervous.
Do anything. Yeah.
Right.
I made sure I was okay. And if I wasn't, I was going to have Jenny talk to her.
So I tell everybody in my family, if somebody dies in the middle of the night, don't call me. Just like, what am I going to do? Because now you've just woken me up and now I'm sad. Let me get a good 8 hours sleep.
Now I'm
and
sad,
tell me.
Angry, and awake.
Yeah. Tell me in the morning. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah. You're no necromancer. Poor dicks. Anyway, I don't even know where to cut back in on this. That's how bad it is.
Whatever. Just cut out the part where I'm looking at the camera like this.
Yeah. Trying to see what my mouth is doing.
Ew.
What was he saying? Yeah, I know. That was pretty bad. I said it and I went,
No. Or I could have went with it and said, I'm always looking at what your mouth is doing.
Yeah. Disappointing people. What does that mouth do? Disappoint on every level. So let's go to the last song.
Okay.
And you got to announce this.
Okay. So this is If You Want to Be Happy by Jimmy Soul. This is the song that could get us canceled.
I didn't want to say it. So, I'm going to mute the tab real quick.
Okay.
Mute site.
And you're going to look at the lyrics?
I am. I just had to do that because I know to be smart, I got to do that first. And now I can pause it. It's a short song. It's only 2.5 minutes.
Okay.
There's more words in this song than I think some speeches.
Now, this is going to sound weird, but this song makes me very happy. And it's not for the reason you think. It's musically, it makes me happy.
I'm going to state right now what the lyrics are and why they don't apply to you.
Right.
If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, never make a pretty woman your wife. So for my personal point of view, get an ugly girl to marry you.
Damn right.
Your wife is very pretty. She's very nice. So this is not your anthem.
This applies to neither of us.
This is not my anthem either, thank God. My wife is adorable.
But it's the context of the song. It is the time when this song was released. I want to say it was the 60s?
63.
Okay. So you could get away with saying this stuff in a song.
Yeah.
Okay, back then.
Yes.
Because he talks about get you a woman who's going to cook for you and clean for you and all that stuff. And it's very at this time of history, it's very inappropriate.
Oh,
and that's what makes me laugh. Is that it's so inappropriate that it's funny now.
Well, it's funny because we look back at it and go, how did he get away with that?
Holy crap, yeah. Now, Jimmy Soul's obviously not his real name. I forget what his real last name was, but the reason why he's Jimmy Soul is that he was a gospel singer. And these songs that he did, if I remember correctly, I don't want to say they were the throwaway songs from bigger acts, but he would take songs that other people wouldn't do.
Refused by other artists.
Right.
Yep.
And this was one of them. And it just makes me laugh.
I'm sorry, you're missing the most important fact about Jimmy Soul, a.k.a. James Lewis McLeese.
What? What did I miss?
One, he died in 1988.
Okay.
All right, that's not the big deal. But he became a preacher at the age of 7.
Okay.
7.
I don't know how that happens. At 7,
My
I was
son
not
can't get me to
thinking of
go to the next room at 7 years old.
right. I was not thinking of God and how he changes my life at 7. I'm not even doing that at 47.
Okay. I think we have a new piece of information.
Go ahead.
This guy has the most. So he lived to be. That math doesn't math right. Oh, there it is. Okay. So he's born in 1942, died in 1988.
Right.
In 1986, he fell into a drug habit and was sentenced to 4.5 years for second felony offender for drugs and assault.
Oh. Way to bring it down there, Dave.
Yeah. Yeah, died of a heart attack June 25th, 1988,
In jail.
age 45.
In jail.
No.
Oh.
Oh, wait. No, he was released in March. Died in June.
Okay. All right.
So that's
all right.
bad.
So there we go.
Yeah. So
Jimmy Soul.
Good, Jimmy Soul. You want to be happy for the rest of your life.
Song made me laugh.
Stay away from coke.
Now you made me feel depressed because he was a drug abusing beater something.
It's probably he probably assaulted somebody for drugs.
Yeah.
But he wanted an ugly wife, so I don't know what to tell you here. There's no redeeming quality here.
We should have saw it coming.
You get an ugly wife, you're gonna want to do drugs. You get like a 3.5, you're definitely gonna want drugs. During this episode, I've been slowly trying to gather information in the background. The number of bands Luigi's in.
Okay.
Because there's another one.
You've been doing some research.
I'm trying. It's so hard. He's got so much going on. I know the Greeks are the guys who traditionally spin the plates, but this Italian's got it going. I can't keep up. Okay, I just saw something ridiculous on Facebook. What? Never mind.
Okay.
Not good. So we got NGW, Noel Goldstein and Weege, and they have a show coming up at the Let Love Inn. Trying to see what the date is on that. That's tomorrow. That's Monday, the 26th at 9 p.m. at the Let Love Inn in Queens.
If you listen to this in the morning, go.
Do it. Call out of work the next day. Who cares? It's the Let Love Inn. Cutest name for a bar. And then we have the Weege and their album Searchlights on Bandcamp. We have Tiny Cyclones with their EP on Bandcamp. There's another band that I can't find the name of right now because that's how the internet's being right now.
What's it gonna troglodyte or something?
Troglodyte?
Somewhat a T, isn't it?
Spell it.
I don't know. I was joking. It's not called troglodyte.
Spell it.
Something with a TR, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No. The problem is that I have to get a section of just these.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to backtrack and I'm going to look up Luigi and work from there. Because that might be easier. NGW. There we go. That's one. That's the same one. There's a sign for Live, Laugh, Lobotomy. Man after my own heart. What the hell is that? Instead of Live, Laugh, Love?
Oh. I thought that was another band name. I have no idea.
No. All right, I gotta text Luigi during the week and get some information from him because we got to narrow this shit down.
Wait, so just go to Luigi and look from there.
I'm working on it.
Not you. I'm telling everybody else.
Oh, it's impossible. It's about Luigi Gennaro voiceover. He's got to get a website with all these as one big link, just like one of the like an Instagram or like a OnlyFans girl with links. All my links. I don't know why you made that face.
I thought of you and OnlyFans in it. Wasn't pretty.
Gross. Terrifying. That's a terrifying thought. Leo, Desolate New album. I have to get the album name. I've been so behind on things, but Desolate has a new album out. You gotta check him out on Instagram. Desolate NYC. John from Unworked Apparel. Unworked Apparel on Instagram and Facebook. Great
Did you
designs.
see the picture that John put up of Keith Murray posing while we were playing a show?
What were you, 19?
In that picture, probably no. I was probably 20.
Oh, I was so far off.
20, yeah. 20, about to turn 21. Yep.
It's a long time ago, buddy.
Yeah, Mike was a baby, and that Mike's not in that picture, but he was a baby.
He's in the background as a baby in a diaper playing drums.
Yeah, playing drums. Yeah,
drumming baby. Yeah, check out Unworked Apparel. I love his stuff. I gotta bug him. I've been so out of it. I think this spring is going to be my contact and annoy people instead of spring cleaning.
Okay,
gonna just bug people all summer.
Why not?
I'm missing somebody.
All right.
What?
Joe.
Roxy Joe. I'm sorry, Joe. That would be Aecyst, AECYST. Streaming services and on YouTube with the visual components. New stuff coming out all the time. New designs. New music. Check them out. And you have.
And I have Michael Pacheco. His new album X. New album. It's been out a month or two now.
That's still new.
On all the streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, all that jazz. Check it out. He was in my wedding party. He was in he was the first band that let UFK play. We played our first show with their record release party. We go way back.
So that's who we have to blame for that?
Yeah.
And I am Basher.exe.
I am Nugs29.
We are Hit the Stage Podcast on Instagram, hitthestagepodcast@gmail.com. Hit the Stage Podcast pretty much everywhere except for YouTube, where we are Mike and Dave Hit the Stage.
Yeah.
That's life.
And there'll be no encore this time because
you're at work.
I'm in my car, and that'll be that.
Well,
we'll do another one soon. They're fun.
I will say, if there's time during the week and I can get time during work, we can make that happen if possible.
All right.
I will make myself available. I will carry my gear with me just in case, and we'll try it out.
I have two cases now that I make. I have a car case and a home case.
Not a bad way to do it.
I went to whatchamacallit, Harbor Freight, and I got the big case. And now I have
the pick and pull cases.
It's a gun case.
Yeah.
But one of the Apache cases, the big one.
Yes.
I now have my Vocaster, both microphones, and all the cables in one case.
Nice. I have the camera and all the lenses and everything in that case.
Yeah.
I have the same case. It's awesome.
Yep. But all right. Listen.
For now, take care of each other. Take care of yourself.
Hail Halford.
Hail Halford. Later.
Bye.